Do you know why your customers hire you, you specifically? Do you know why they hire your company? Are you able to answer that question? I bet you think you can, but I wonder if you really know. A few years ago, I was asked to put together a website for a printer down in Atlanta. And I went to work on that, and I sat with an agency. Obviously, I wanted creative help, and I sat with an agency, and they said, let's interview your top 5 or 6 customers, and let's see why they hire your company. And I was satisfied that I knew exactly what the reasons were. And anyway, I'd even submitted a list because I knew, being the genius that I am, I knew exactly what we needed to do, and I just needed somebody to lay it out graphically and interactively to function the way I had described, messaging-wise, that is. And so when we started to interview these clients, and I started reading these personas, if that's even what you call them, these narratives, boy, it was nothing like what I thought. It was almost nothing about our goods and services, and it was all about the attentiveness of their sales reps. It was all about how the sales rep made the client feel. They were going to get the work. They were going to get their project produced, but the way the rep made them feel, the way the rep took care of them, the way the rep paid attention to the most insignificant, seemingly insignificant of details, validated the customer, and those were the things that made the difference. It was so simple. It was the same stuff that you would do if you were building any relationship with someone you wanted to date, or someone you wanted to pal around with, or somebody you met at church. Anybody that you've decided to move along the lines towards friendship, those were the same things that customers value. The things that you would value in that endeavor are the same things customers valued. And it was so revealing to me. It certainly allowed us to tell our case studies, which we knew we needed to do, but we told them from a different perspective. We didn't tell them from all the genius things we did. We talked about client objectives, and we talked about the solutions that we designed in response to those objectives, and the sensitivity to the little sales trigger, the little things that mattered the most to the client, because those were the sales triggers. I've written a lot about reps identifying sales triggers, and here I was with all my experience, and I was missing the obvious.